Hey everyone, so I'm going to make a craft today that I have never made before. I don't even know if I've really seen this craft, so I'm just kind of making it up as we go along. This is like it's a canvas, and it's 11 inches, but I'm going to say about 13, 14, something like that. So what I'm going to do is I found this image years ago on the internet and I saved it to myself. So now I'm going to make I made a sticker out of it. So this is sticker paper. And what we're going to do is we're going to peel it and we're going to put it on here. And then I may have to kind of like glue around the edges a little bit just so I'm assured that it's going to stay. And then we're going to decorate all of this with foliage or whatever. I mean, you allow your creativity to flow. So, without further ado, I'll find my tool. I don't know where it went. We had holidays recently and I had to clean. Oh well, I mean, I don't know where it went. It's probably out in the garage. So we're just gonna wing it. So what I like to do with this type of stuff when I'm peeling a sticker is I fold this little piece on the back and then I trim a little small strip off. It makes it like a hinge method. So then I can place and you just kind of eyeball it. If you want to be more specific and do your measurements and all that, then so be it. I'm not that girl. So then what we do is we take that and it is stuck down. So we push so there you have that. Now you can use matte, but I had glossy, so that's what I'm using. That's going to be so cute. Okay, let me grab some foliage or whatever. I have a whole bunch of material that I need to use, which is why I'm doing this, just to get it out of my craft room and out from under my feet. And you know, it looks like Christmas exploded. Before that, it looked like Thanksgiving exploded. So I'll be right back. Okay, so that took longer than I expected, but then everything I do seems to take forever, so I don't know why I bother. But so I'm going to put this maybe up here, and this one maybe down here, and then I think I'm going to kind of wrap this. It's like a garland. What I'll do is when my glue gun heats up, I'll glue, and then we'll just kind of wrap it what I'll do is just kind of loop that. And we'll come back this way. Hopefully I have enough of this stuff. And I can always fill in any white spaces with other things that I have. Like I said, this is going to be complete and utter preference for whoever. If you even like it. If I even like it. Sometimes I make stuff that looks better in my head than it does anywhere else. Yay me. Ran out of that. Let me see if I have any more. Okay, I didn't have more of this, so I'm going to change my plan up a bit. This is part of when you're doing something with crafting and you think you have it and then it still doesn't look right and you're not happy with that, so we'll just undo all this. Good thing my glue gun wasn't heated up. So we'll just take all this off. And what my mind conjured up is this ribbon that I have been dying to use. I wanted to use it in a wreath, but I just never have. But I think it would be gorgeous on this. So maybe I don't like it this way. We'll see, because we're still going to have, I'm still going to put these up. So let's try it. This is the fun in crafting. I also have this gorgeous gold too. So if we can utilize that, I'll use that too. Kind of wanted it to hit the edge of this right here. And then maybe what we'll do is, it's wired, so that's helping me out with that. So we'll kind of put it together and before we start gluing and see how we like it. It's so pretty. I bought it like, I don't know, 2 years ago, I think, and I haven't used it yet. It's like, it's for like a special project or something. I don't know, maybe this is the one. So far, I'm liking it. Now, let's see what we do with this. Almost like it's a frame. I am digging it. I am liking it. I am. So far, yeah, I'm liking the look of that. Then we get the foliage. So what we'll do is we'll probably poke a hole here and push this pick through, and then we'll like glue it all together and all that. But that'll be more than likely last. So, okay, well, all right. I think I'm gonna glue it. Let's do it, man. It's not gonna do itself. So just kind of do the edge a little bit. We're just doing thin beads like this. I'm really liking it. I have to work fast in my house. We live with our son, and he insists on the temperature of the house at any time of year to pretty much be 65, which I guess is okay, but when you're crafting and you have to have warm things a lot of times to work with, you have to work fast. So we'll flip it over to the back, and we'll kind of glue this stuff down. And afterwards, any excess we can trim off if it's necessary. If it's hidden, for me, I don't care. So I'm just hitting the ends. Okay. And so what we'll do on this is we'll kind of wrap it. We'll tuck these in. Kind of wrap it. Add a little bit of glue to the edge. I can remember when I was in like junior high, my sisters were in high school. The big thing here in Texas, and I guess it still is, but we used to make mums. So it was a big, huge Texas football homecoming type thing here in our area, and I know other ones are probably the same, but I know that a lot of people don't understand the Texas, the Texas one, because our motto is everything's bigger in Texas. So that includes our mums. But I can remember my mom making mine for junior high, and my sisters for high school, and just having really burnt fingers from the hot glue guns. I think they weren't as regulated as what they are now, because I very seldom actually get burnt by this glue. I mean, either that or my hands are just battle scarred. Or my glue gun's a piece of garbage, so which is possible. It doesn't get very hot. So a lot of times when it gets too cool, I will take that hot nozzle and run it back and kind of push the glue. Okay, so this seems to be the only little overhang piece. So, trim that off. So get that trimmed. Oh, so far it's so pretty. Wish you could see this in the way I see it. Okay, so now I had thought about going underneath with this, but I kind of like it on top. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so I'm going to have my little line right there so I know where I'm going to flip it over at. We're going to take our glue, go over the ribbon. Like this. So I'll just kind of flip it. Now that little piece right there was kind of hot. I'm loving this, y'all. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do this one, and then we'll flip it over. So yeah, about there. I like this way better than the actual greenery. See, it was supposed to work out like this way I look at it. And we'll just flip that down. And if you don't want to touch the hot glue, just take a pair of scissors or something and smooth over it. Lots of glitter coming off this. Okay, so then we'll flip it, and you'll see the edges will glue and stick. Just so it doesn't come loose. And we'll do this bottom piece. This is so pretty. I'm excited for this. can't say that I've ever seen a video like this, so I don't know if someone else has thought of the same type thing. So I don't feel like I'm stealing anyone's idea, but I mean, could be. It's just I like to get an idea and run with it, and I figured I'd bring y'all along for the journey. Oh, that's so pretty. Wow. Okay. Now, these little picks, they have like some gold and like some frosted. And then the red is what actually catches my eye. So I am just going to kind of shift some of these around. So some of them are frosted. And do the same on the other. Okay. And then let me find a tool. Hold on. When I tell you that I literally had to throw things like in a box to clean up my craft room because my little granddaughter wants to come in here and it's kind of dangerous for her. Or if my little grandson came in, it's just, when I tell you I had to throw things in a box, I literally had to throw things in a box. Okay, so I'm thinking, so I have this little tool. I use it for whenever I'm putting buttons, like snap buttons for sewing. Okay, I might have to go down further than that, just a smidge. In fact, I go from this direction. There we go. Alright, see how it's coming through right there? So then I'll just poke it back through, kind of wiggle it around a little bit. There we go. Take it. So what we'll do is we'll put a little bead of glue right there in the corner. Let it dry for a minute. So it's not shifting around in things. And so this hole doesn't decide that it wants to open up and get bigger. I mean, I know it's canvas, but that's so pretty like that. I don't know if I want to put the other one there. I think that just seals the deal. wonder if some kind of little bow type thing would work behind there. I am loving this. I might have to make a couple and see if anybody wants to buy any. Let's see. I am not a bow maker, but I like to do like little loops and then turn it, and then like I said, sometimes it looks way better in your head. Here, I'll use this as a little bit bigger than my hand. Just kind of as a guide. Isn't that cool? I made it for my sister. Still got to put another coat of epoxy on it, but it's so gorgeous, if I do say so myself. Okay, so maybe we'll I'm having problems with my wrist right there from all the holiday cooking. Just to kind of fill it in a little bit more. Maybe get a piece of a little piece of this. Kind of wrap it around to hold it. I like these wired ribbons because you can really manipulate them and get the shape that you want on something, usually. What do y'all think? You think we have a winner here? And this is the music to Silent Night. And it even tells you right here, slowly with expression. So I will not sing it for you as much as you would like me to sing it for you. I'm just not going to do that, okay? Because we don't want bleeding ears. And, you know, I might have like a, I don't know, like a dog license or something. I don't know. Anyway, so tell me in the comments what you think about that.